Stahl on the hill in this one, and the crowd is excited to see him with the success he's had early on this year. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. First pitch coming your way next.
Out. 3. Out.
We're back here at the ballpark. And towing the slab, Brett Stahl. Base runners tough to come by with this arm on the mound. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. In the air, along the left field line. Dives, and it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Makes it into third with a leadoff triple. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now the third baseman, Andrew Pachel. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Runner at third here with nobody out. That misses, and it's 1-2. With that elevated fastball, he's looking to induce a pop-up or jam the hitter. Nice. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge K there. So digging in, Reggie Crawford. That one in there across the letters. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Struck out swinging. Back-to-back Ks. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Vaughn Brown. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Out to short. Picks it up. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless.
You're out. 3.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 1 away on the drop, 3rd strike. The batter now, Sabine Sabalis, and he has struggled this year.
No, inside.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. And now the center fielder, Jonah Cox. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. To third. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're at the end of 2. No score. As we go to the last of the 3rd, stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Zach Morgan.
0-1.
That's a strike. 0-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Eden. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
And the next batter, Scott Bandura. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. That one in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the second baseman, Nate Furman. Ripped a triple to open up the ball game.
Hey!
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, bases empty. Good eye
Ball,
there.
that's out.
What a take with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one is foul. We'll see another. Now the 1-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings.
3! You're out!
Welcome back. The Flying Squirrels at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The third baseman, Andrew.
Kachel, 24 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his
That's a
last
ball.
10 games. Close, but called a ball. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the first
Reggie
baseman,
Crawford now at the plate. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. 1 out and the base is empty.
Ball, that's inside.
Next
Ball.
offering misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Two-two pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. The 2-2. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. That
3-2.
misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Payoff pitch
Take your base,
off
ball
the
4.
outside edge, and that is ball 4. It definitely wasn't easy, but earned the walk after a long at-bat. 1 gone and a runner on at first. And now the right fielder, Vaughn Brown. 2 hits in last night's game. The 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
On to first,
He's out.
double play, and that's the inning. Offense held in check here. Moving on to the 5th. We're all tied, 0-0. bottom half of the fifth, and the Flying Squirrels batting. And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. And now the DH, Sabine Sabalas, 0 for 1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Now here's the 0-2. Struck out looking. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Next up, Jonah Cox, 0 for 1 so far. 1-0.
1-0.
2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the fifth.
Yeah.
That's some great arm action from him to sell the
I got 1 ball,
changeup.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the strikeout looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Continues to roll on the mound.
First base. Ow. Ow. Ow.
It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Late swing, fouled off. Swing lifted to left field. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Scott Bandura. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The Flying Squirrels, trailing by 2, here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. Foul ball there. 2 outs and nobody aboard.
Ball.
Squares to bunt, but misses. The way they've struggled at the dish, he was probably trying to spark some kind of offense, but he couldn't make the bunt for hit attempt work. 2 outs, bases empty. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 away. Just misses with that one. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Three and 2 now. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. Somerset with the lead, 2-0.
Out. You're out.
Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Cachel.
Hey.
Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. Back there. On the warning track and hauls it in. That one didn't exactly come screaming off the bat, but the wind blowing out to right nearly pushed it over the wall. Big sigh of relief from the pitcher. Crawford, batting with one down, takes a strike. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's too high.
That's a ball.
On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with a high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vaughn Brown. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. That one fouled hard the other way. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. Fights it off, we'll see another. And again on 0-2. Just missed. That was a well-executed two-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Out to center. Davis settles under it. And that's the end of the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Patriots lead it 2-0.
3. Out. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
Stall. Three to 2, the final score. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are. Brett Stahl on the hill in this one, and the crowd is excited to see him with the success he's had early on this year. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Akron Rubber Ducks. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Ball 4, take your base. 3, out.
We're back here at the ballpark, and our pitcher tonight, Brett Stahl. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. To the bottom of the first we go. Now the left fielder, Joe Lampe. Fastball on the corner at the knees, and that's a strike. Lampe goes 5'11", 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2022. This pitch popped up.
You got it, I got it, you got it.
And there's one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Jason Churio, the batter now, whiffs for strike one.
0-1.
One out and the base is empty. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Two quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Left-handed batter waiting. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of 1. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Foul ball there. High fly ball down the line and left.
I got it.
1 down. So digging in, CJ Capus. Making a lot of contact recently, can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. That one misses, and that is ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Out to center.
I got it.
And there's 2 down. Dayan Frias getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Battling here, fouls it away. Downstairs. That just misses. And that's ball 3. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. In the air to the right, it's back. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Heading on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Angel Henao. He swings and fouls one off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Might have been a little late on that swing, but the up-the-middle approach prevented a rollover grounder, and it translated into a base hit. Nice job. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Jake Fox.
Ball 1.
Swing and a liner into right field. 2 down. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the left fielder, Joe Lampe. 0 for 1 so far. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And there's a curve through for a strike. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Back here in Akron, bottom of the fourth. The batter now, Jason Churio. Churio measures 6'1", just 19 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. This one is labeled. Should be trouble here. Around first, hustling for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Now a fly ball to right center. Avina sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Swings through it. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Struck out swinging. Huge K there. And the next batter, CJ Capus. Swing and a miss. Quickly in a two-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tying run in scoring position. Looks like he's pretty vocal with the plate ump after that was called a ball. Not sure that's going to work out in his favor, though. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Rubber Ducks batting.
Outside, that's a ball. Hey!
Slice down the right side. And the 1-2. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 1-2 pitch. And caught it behind the back. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. They've had their issues offensively in this game, so I'm sure they're just happy to get the leadoff hitter aboard, even if it was on an error. Let's see if they can make some hay out of it. No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Angel Henao, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Swing and a miss. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Got him swinging. Now 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Cooper Ingle. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1 offering.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the dish. And a strike as it catches the outside edge. To short. Could be 2. Flips it. There's 1.
Out.
And that's 2. We're back here at the ballpark. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Jake Fox. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. 0-2, rocks and fires. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Tried to check the swing, appeal to third. No, held up. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Joe Lampe now at the plate.
Nope, that's inside.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off left side. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now a high fly ball to left center. Familia. 2 away. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Jason Chourio. 1 for 2. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. 2 outs, bases empty. Looper into right field. Fair ball. The tying run is aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Fly ball out to left field. That is the inning. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Patriots ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
All one's the count.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Fouled off, he was late. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Dayan Frias. That's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. And now, in the box now, take strike 1. Back to the mound, and they might have him hung up here. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brett Stahl departs, responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't quite closed yet. We'll be right back. So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Messenger, a runner on second to deal with. Stahl made it into the 7th, fanned 8, and gave up an unearned run. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, and they took advantage.